Be me. Thursday at the office. 2 guaranteed events. Deadline panic and team bonding nobody requested. Break room packed. Cheap cupcakes. Someone put on music that sounds. I'm posted up by the coffee machine. Blair from accounting walks up. Friendly smile. Pretty. My brain instantly deletes every sentence I've ever learned. Blair. Hey Anon, you coming to the after-work thing tomorrow? Open mouth to speak. My soul trips over the curb. Me. Yes, probably, if there's time. Instant regret. Blair blinks, then gives me that polite smile. Blair. Oh, cool. My ears are on fire. My spirit tries to leave my body. Panic recovery attempt. Me. Not that, time exists, obviously. I just meant... Blair's phone buzzes. She grabs it immediately. Blair. I have to, but yeah, see you. And she sprints into the hallway. I stare at the coffee machine. Coffee machine stares back. Hear a throat clear behind me. Female voice. Wow, that was painful. Turn around. It's Nora, not just older than me. Mid-30s, sharp eyes, sleek hair. Posture so authoritative people move out of her way without knowing why. Holding a paper cup of tea. She's smiling. Me. You saw that. Nora. I witnessed it. Me, rubbing neck. It wasn't that bad. Nora tilts head. Nora. Anon. She looked at you like you were a live demonstration of why people shouldn't date at work. I physically cringe. Me. Thanks. Nora takes a slow sip like she's savoring my humiliation. Then she says casually, like she's offering gum. Nora. Do you want me to fix you? I blink. Me. Excuse me? Nora sets cup down, leans against counter. Nora. I'm not insulting you. I'm diagnosing. Me. Diagnosing what? Her eyes scan me. Nora. You have nice features, decent voice. I'm already suspicious. Nora. But when you try to flirt, you turn into a malfunctioning printer. I choke on air. Me. What? Nora nods seriously. Nora. Makes noises, prints nonsense, then dies. My face when I have been reduced to office equipment. Me. Why are you doing this? Nora shrugs. Nora. Because it's entertaining. Me. That's not helpful. Her expression softens a fraction. Still confident, still teasing, less sharp. Nora. And because I've seen men who are actually terrible succeed just because they know how to talk. Oh, Nora continues. Nora. And I hate watching someone with potential sabotage himself because he doesn't know where to put his hands. Me. So what? You're offering flirting lessons? Nora nods. Nora. Yes. Me. Why? Nora leans in half a step, amused. Nora. Because you need it, and because I'm bored. Me. This feels like a trap. Nora instantly. It is, but it's a useful trap. My brain. Error 404. Social protocol not found. Me. I don't even know what I did wrong. Nora's smile goes almost gentle. Nora. You didn't do something wrong. Nora watches my face. Nora. Tomorrow, after work, 15 minutes. If you show up, we start. Me. Start what? Nora picks up tea. Nora. Training. Me. You're serious. Nora walks past me, pauses at the door, voice steady, eyes bright with amusement. Nora. Anon, you're going to stop scaring women with grammar crimes. Then, like an afterthought. Nora. And if you do well, I might let you practice on me. My brain short circuits. Nora leaves like she didn't just drop a lit match into gasoline. Coffee machine beeps behind me. It feels like it's laughing. And the worst part? I already know I'm showing up tomorrow. Next day. Show up at 6:05 p.m. exactly. Not because I'm desperate, because I'm punctual. That's what I tell myself while I loiter outside Nora's office like a lost intern. Door half open, light on, quiet, knock once. Nora from inside. Come in. Tone like she's been waiting for hours. Step inside. She's leaning against her desk with a notebook and pen. She checks her watch. Nora, 5 minutes late. Me, it's 6:05 p.m. Nora, exactly. Me, you said after work. Nora smiles. Nora, Work ended at 6 o'clock. Me, you're unbearable. Nora, good, you're learning. She points to a chair. Nora, sit, sit. She stays standing. Nora taps notebook. Nora, Rule 1, eye contact. Me, I make eye contact. Nora tilts head. Nora, no, you glance and flee. Me, I don't flee. Nora, show me. I stare at her. She stares back, unblinking. I last 2 seconds. Look away. Nora makes a tiny disappointed noise. Me, it was 2 seconds. Nora, exactly. Me, okay, fine. What do you want me to do? She steps closer, holds pen like a referee whistle. Nora, look at me. I look. Nora immediately. Don't look at my forehead. Me, how do you? Nora, because your pupils are doing the avoid dance. Try again. I look at her eyes. She watches me like she's waiting for me to break. It's not even intimidation. It's focus. After a few seconds, she nods once. Nora, better. Now hold it. I hold it. Nora, good. My brain latches onto the word. Me, you said the G word. Nora, what? Me, you said good. Nora, deadpan. Don't get excited. It was factual. I smirk. Nora points at my face. Nora, don't do that. Me, do what? Nora, that smug thing. You're not there yet. Me, okay, coach. Nora narrows eyes. Nora, don't call me coach. Me, okay, Nora. Nora instantly. That's worse. Me, how is that worse? Nora taps notebook again. Nora, Rule 2, voice. Me, my voice? Nora, when you get nervous, your voice goes up at the end like you're apologizing for speaking. Me, I don't. Nora, say hi like you mean it. Me, hi. Nora sighs. Nora, again. Inhale. Me, hi. Nora narrows eyes. Nora, better. Now say, I want to take you out. I freeze like she asked me to backflip. Me, what? Nora doesn't blink. Nora, say it. I start. Nora lifts pen. Nora, no filler sounds. Exhale. Me, I want to take you out. It comes out flat. Nora, again, slower. Me, I want to take you out. She steps closer. Nora, again. Me, why are we doing this? Nora, holding my gaze. Because you panic when you want something, so you hide it behind jokes. I don't answer. She waits 1 beat, then calmly. Nora, again. Me, I want to take you out. She nods once. Nora, that sounds like a man who expects a yes. Me, I don't expect a yes. Nora, you're doing it again. Me, doing what? Nora, apologizing for wanting. I stare, then look away. Nora sighs, softer. Nora, look at me. I look back. Nora, this isn't about becoming someone else. This is about letting people see you without you flinching. I don't speak. Nora, last thing. Me, what? She steps right in front of me, close enough I can smell her perfume. My pulse immediately starts doing parkour. Nora tilts her head. Nora, quiet. Hold eye contact and don't move. I obey. She watches me for a few seconds that feel way longer than they should. She leans in just a little, not a kiss, just enough to set off every alarm system I own. Nora, murmuring, now say good night. Mouth goes dry. Me, good night. She holds my gaze, nods once, then steps back like nothing happened. Nora scribbles something. Nora, you're trainable. Me, trainable. Nora looks up, slight smile. Nora, don't get cocky. This was the easy part. I stand up. Me, so, we do this again? Nora, yes. Then, light. And next time, you're not allowed to look at the door like it's your escape route. Me, I wasn't. Nora smiles. You were. I head for the door. Nora, anon. I pause, turn back. Nora, text me, tomorrow, same time. Me, you want me to text you? Nora, yes. I hesitate. Nora narrows eyes. Nora, don't overthink it. Me, okay. Her mouth twitches. Nora, good night. Me, swallowing. Good night. Walk out. Realize something I don't want to admit. I'm not just learning technique. I'm starting to look forward to the lesson. Next day, I text her. Finally send, tomorrow, same time. Nora, good. Rule 1, don't text like you're asking permission. I stare at my phone. Type back, I'm not asking permission. Nora, you are. Fix it. Exhale, do what she wants. Send, tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Nora, better. Next day, walk into her office at exactly 6. Nora's already there, notebook out, hair down this time, sleeves rolled a little. She looks up, eyes sweep over posture / expression / how I stand. Nora, good. Then immediately frowns. Nora, factual? I smirk. Nora points pen. Nora, don't. Me, you keep giving me free compliments. Nora, I'm grading. Me, sure, very academic. She doesn't smile, but her eyes do. That feeling when the room gets warmer for no reason. Nora taps notebook. Nora, today we practice. Me, practice what? Nora, flirting, conversation, control. Me, control. Nora, not control over other people, control over yourself. Me, I'm controlled. Nora stares 1 second. Nora, dry. You looked at the door last time, like it was a rescue helicopter. I open mouth. Close it. She's right. Nora sits on the edge of her desk, legs crossed, relaxed posture that makes the room feel smaller. Nora, here's the rule. You don't get to practice on strangers yet. Me, why not? Nora, because you panic. Me, it impresses. Nora points pen at herself. Nora, you practice on me. My brain pauses like it hit a speed bump. Me, on you. Nora, yes, I'm the safest person you can practice with. Me, sounds like a trap. Nora smiles slightly. It is. Me, why are you enjoying this? Nora, because you're entertaining. Me, you keep saying that. Nora, because it's true. My chest warms again. I don't like it. Clear throat. Me, okay, what do I do? Nora sets notebook down. Nora, start a conversation. Me, about what? Nora, about me. Me, about you. Nora, yes, if you're interested, you ask, you focus. I try. Me, how was your day? Nora, that's a customer service question. Me, it's normal. Nora, it's safe. Try again. I exhale, annoyed, then actually look at her. Me, you look different today. Nora's eyebrows lift. Nora, how? Me, holding eye contact, hair down, and you're pretending it doesn't matter. Her mouth twitches. Nora, good. Nora immediately, factual. Me, so I can say things like that. Nora, yes, keep going. Pause. Me, I think you like having control. Nora's eyes narrow. Nora, careful. I don't look away. Me, not like that. You like being the one who decides the room. Nora stares a long moment. Then, quiet. Nora, better? Nora, now give a compliment without turning it into a joke. Me, that's hard. Nora, then suffer. I try. Me, I like your confidence. Nora, vague. Me, you said don't joke. Nora, not joking doesn't mean not thinking. I glare, then focus. Me, I like that you don't soften your words. You say what you mean. Nora goes still, holds my gaze, then nods slowly. Nora, that is an actual compliment. That feeling when my chest warms again like a traitor. Nora leans forward slightly. Nora, low. Now, say something that shows interest. I swallow. Me, you're not just teaching me because you're bored. Nora, what makes you think that? Me, because you pay attention, you notice details, you correct me. Room goes quiet. Nora doesn't move for a beat, then exhales like she's annoyed at the effect. Nora, okay, not bad. Me, not bad. Nora, not bad. I lean forward a little. Me, you're enjoying this. Nora tilts head. Am I? Me? Yes. Nora's eyes flick to my mouth for half a second, then back to my eyes. I notice. She notices me noticing. The air changes. Nora clears throat and grabs notebook. Nora, next exercise. I don't let her. Me. What was that? Nora. What was what? Me, steady. You looked at my mouth. Nora freezes, then recovers too fast. Nora. I was assessing. Me. Assessing what? Her cheeks warm, barely, but I see it. Nora. Your focus. Me. Right. Nora's eyes sharpen. Nora. Don't get brave. Me. I'm learning. She stares a long moment, then stands and steps closer. Nora, quiet. Okay, then show me. My pulse jumps. Me, show you what? We both know. Nora, flirt without flinching. I hold eye contact. Me, I think you like being near me more than you admit. Her breath catches for a second, then she smiles. Nora, that's better. I lean in slightly. Me, and I think you're going to regret teaching me. Nora's eyes darken. Nora, regret. Me, yes, because at some point, I'm going to stop practicing. Nora, and do what instead? Me, go after what I want. Silence. Nora doesn't crack. Then, very quietly, Nora, good. She steps back like she caught herself. Nora, too fast. Lesson over. Me, that's it? Nora, text me tomorrow. Me, are you avoiding me? Nora, no. Me, you're avoiding something. Nora, low and sharp. Don't push. Me, okay. I go to the door, hand on handle. Nora, Anon. I stop, turn. Nora stands by her desk like she's deciding something. Nora, next time, you don't get to hide behind practice. My pulse jumps again. Me, okay. Her mouth twitches like she's irritated by how much she likes that answer. I leave. Next day. That day she texts first. Office 6 o'clock. I text back, you're 5 minutes early. She hits me with, don't be funny, bring your confidence. Stare at the screen. Type back, you're the one who taught me where to keep it. Careful. Smile. Walk to her office like a condemned man who secretly wants the sentence. She's already there. Sleeves rolled up again. Notebook out, hair tied back. Trying to look professional. New development. Close the door. She looks up. Eyes linger a fraction too long. Pretends it didn't happen. Taps notebook. Today, she says, distance. Raise eyebrow. Distance. She nods. How close you stand. How you move. Lean on wall. So, stalking. She narrows her eyes. Don't be stupid. Smirk. You set the topic. She ignores it and steps closer. People get uncomfortable when you invade space, she says. You need to read it. Nod. She points at the floor between us. Stand there. Walk to the spot. Nora circles me slowly like she's inspecting a product. I stand still, watching her. She stops in front of me. Now, she says, say something. Simple. Raise eyebrow. To you. Yes. Hold her gaze. You look like you're trying not to enjoy this. Her mouth twitches. That's not simple. It's true. She narrows eyes. Again. Try again. I like when you focus. She holds my gaze. Better. Then she takes one small step closer. Not touching. Just close enough that I smell her perfume again. Pulse jumps like a traitor. She watches my face. Don't react, she says. I'm not reacting, I lie with confidence. She lifts brows. Your throat moved. Stare. That's biology. She nods once. Exactly. She steps closer again. Now we're in the zone where talking feels optional. Her voice drops. This is the moment where people either get awkward or they own it. I hold her gaze. Okay. She tilts her head. Own it. Swallow once. Controlled. Say low. You're doing this on purpose. Her eyes narrow. Doing what? Standing this close, watching me. She doesn't step back. Instead, she asks quietly, "And what are you going to do about it?" Room goes silent. Hold her gaze. "I'm going to keep looking at you." Her breath catches. She recovers instantly. "Good," she says, then frowns. "Factual?" Smile faintly. Her eyes flick to my mouth. I see it. She sees me seeing it. She leans in a fraction more. Realize in real time she isn't testing me. She's testing herself. Her voice is almost a whisper. "Now," she says, "you step in." I don't move. Keep eye contact. "You're sure?" Her jaw tightens. Then she goes very low. "Stop asking permission." That does it. Step in, slow. She doesn't back away. Kiss her. She freezes for half a second, then kisses back. Pull apart. She stares at me like she can't decide whether to slap me or do it again. Cheeks faintly flushed. My breathing is louder than it should be. She blinks twice. Whispers. "That wasn't part of the lesson." Raise eyebrow. "Should it have been?" She narrows eyes. "Don't get brave." Tilt head. "Too late." She stares like she wants to argue. Then she laughs. "I can't believe you just did that." "I can." Her brows lift. "And why?" Answer honestly. "Because I wanted to." Air shifts. Her expression softens. Then she steps back fast. "Lesson over," she says too quickly. I blink. "Nora!" She cuts me off. Voice sharp but not angry. "Text me tomorrow." Stare at her. "You're running." Eyes flash. "I'm managing." Smirk. "Same thing?" She points at the door. "Out." Walk to the door. Don't open it right away. Look back. She's behind her desk gripping the edge. Eyes on me. Say low. "I'm not going to pretend that didn't happen." She swallows hard. "Don't." Raise eyebrow. "Don't what?" She whispers. "Don't make me want it again." Hold her gaze. "Then stop teaching me." She narrows eyes. Doesn't answer. Because we both know she's not going to stop. Open the door. Leave. Step into hallway. Realize something terrifying. I wasn't addicted to the lessons. I was addicted to her. After the kiss, Nora gets stricter. Starts ending lessons exactly on time. 15 minutes. Click, done. Every time she says, "That's enough," I can hear the subtext. Not yet. Friday night, small team restaurant thing. Nothing wild. Food, drinks, forced laughter. Nora shows up late. She walks in, scans the room. Eyes find mine instantly. 1 second, then she looks away like it meant nothing. Nora sits across the table, laughing at someone's story, swirling her drink like she doesn't know I'm watching. She knows. Every now and then her eyes flick up. Catch mine, hold half a second too long, drop again. Dinner wraps, people filter out in pairs. "See you Monday." "Night, Nora." She smiles, "Good night." Then the room empties. Suddenly it's just me, Nora. She stands, slips her coat on. "Walk out with me." Not a question. We step into cool night air. Streetlights make everything look softer, her hands in coat pockets. I walk beside her. We don't talk for a full minute. Then she exhales, low. "This is a bad idea." I glance at her. "Then why are you walking with me?" She keeps eyes forward. "Because I'm not in the mood to pretend I don't want to." "You're getting confident," she says. Hold her gaze. "You taught me." Her lips part slightly. Then she narrows her eyes. "And what do you want to do with it?" Answer honestly. "I want you." Don't move away. "I want you," I repeat. "Not as a lesson." She stares, then she whispers. "Come with me." Her apartment isn't far. I don't ask questions. "Follow." She unlocks the door. Hand shakes slightly. Inside, kicks shoes off. Turns to me, holds my gaze. I stand in the entryway. She stares for a long second, then steps in, grabs the front of my shirt, kisses me. Her hands stay on me. I kiss back. We break apart, breathing hard. She presses her forehead against my chest, then mutters, annoyed. "This is your fault." I blink. "Mine?" She nods. "You listened." I snort. "That's not a crime." She looks up, eyes dark, mouth close to mine. "It is for me." Hold her gaze. Then arrest me. Her lips twitch. Then she kisses me again, harder, later. Lights low, world outside quiet. End up in her bed. Details blur into warmth and breath. The kind of closeness that makes your brain shut up. After. She lies on her back staring at the ceiling. I lie beside her watching her face. She turns her head slowly, voice rough. Say something. Raise eyebrow. Something. She glares. Not like that. Hold her gaze. You're not a bad idea. She blinks, scoffs weak. That's not what I asked. Shift closer carefully. Okay, what do you want me to say? She stares a long second. Tell me you're not going to act like this didn't happen. Chest tightens. I'm not. I smile faintly. She points at me under the blanket. Don't get smug. Raise eyebrow. You're the one who invited me. Her cheeks warm. I did not invite, she corrects. I issued a directive. I laugh softly. She closes eyes. She rolls slightly toward me, almost asleep. Tomorrow, no lessons. I blink. No lessons? Her voice muffled into the pillow. Tomorrow you're just here. Chest warms. Okay. She makes a small, satisfied sound. Next morning, wake up in Nora's bed. Open eyes, she's already dressed, hair neat, blouse on, moving around like last night didn't happen. Phone in one hand, coffee mug in the other. I sit up, sheet around waist, still rebooting. She glances over. Good. I blink. Good what? She sips coffee. You're awake. Stare. That's not a compliment. She narrows eyes. Don't start. I lean back. You told me tomorrow you're just here. She pauses. You are here. Raise eyebrow. And you're acting like I'm a guest who overstayed. Her gaze sharpens. Anon, she says calmly, if you start talking like a man who wants closure, I will throw a pillow at you. I stare. So violence is your love language. She replies instantly. It's my personality. I smirk. She points with the mug. Shower, then coffee, then leave before I'm late. I blink. You want me to leave? Her cheeks warm slightly. She looks away too fast. I want you, she corrects, to not make me late. Pause, smile a little. She sees it, narrows eyes. I hate that face, I say. You taught me that face. Leave 20 minutes later. Get home. Sit on couch. When will I see her again? Should I text? If I don't text, am I a coward? What would Nora say? Stare at phone. Text her anyway. Coffee was good. Also, I'm not pretending last night didn't happen. Finally, don't get clingy. I'm not clingy. I'm consistent. Typing dots. That word is dangerous. Also, 6 o'clock, my office. Pulse jumps like an idiot. Lesson? No. Meeting. Smile at phone, then frown at myself for smiling at phone. This is the addiction part, isn't it? Workday is torture. Nora is professional, coldly efficient, walks through office. Worse. Blair from accounting passes my desk smiling. You're in a good mood. I blink. Am I? She nods. You look lighter. Stare at my screen like it has answers. Then I see Nora at the far end of the hallway. Brain does something stupid again. Blair follows my gaze, raises an eyebrow. Oh, I freeze. What? She smiles like she solved a puzzle. Nothing, have a nice day. Walks away smug. I hate this office. 6 o'clock. Knock on Nora's door. She opens immediately. She steps aside. Come in. I enter. She closes the door, leans on it a second longer than necessary. Her face is composed. She exhales, pushes off the door. Sit. I sit across from her desk. She walks around the desk slowly, then stops. Voice drops slightly. You're staring. I hold her gaze. You told me not to flinch. Her mouth twitches. Good. Then she catches herself. Factual? I smirk. She points. Don't. I lean forward slightly. This isn't a lesson. She narrows eyes. No. So why am I here? She stares a long moment, then goes low. Because you've been in my head all day, she adds sharper. And you've been annoying about it. I blink. I texted you once. She scoffs. She steps closer. Voice softens slightly. This is where you tell me what you want. I want to see you, I say. Not only in an office. She lifts her chin. And if I say no, hold her gaze. Then I'll stop, but I won't pretend I don't want you. Then she steps in, grabs my tie lightly, kisses me. She pulls back, eyes dark and bright at the same time. You're addictive, she mutters. I swallow. You started it. Her mouth twitches. No, she says quietly. You listened. She leans in again. Later, we finally leave her office. Hallway emptying, lights dim. Nora's hand brushes mine once. Walk out of the building with one thing clear. This isn't training. This is a habit, and I don't want to quit. New week starts. Lunchtime. Just want water. Go to break room. Nora already there making coffee. She doesn't look at me at first. Then her eyes flick up for 1 second. Face neutral, clear throat. Hey, she replies flat. Hi, Anon. Pause. Then quieter. Close the door. Blink. Why? She stirs coffee slowly. Because, she murmurs, if Blair walks in again and smiles at me like that, I'm going to throw a spoon. Close the door. Nora turns toward me. You're enjoying this, she accuses. Raise eyebrow. Enjoying what? The attention, she says. No. She narrows her eyes. Then why do you look satisfied? My mouth betrays me with a tiny smirk. Her eyes flick to my mouth, then back up, irritated. There, she mutters. That face. You made it, I say. She scoffs. I regret everything. Step a little closer. You don't, I say. Not everything. Door handle rattles. Nora's posture snaps into professional mode in 0.5 seconds. I step back on instinct. Door opens. It's Blair. Her eyes scan the room. They land on the exact inches of space between us. Her smile widens. Oh, she says. Sorry, am I interrupting your coffee mentorship? Nora stares at her. No, Nora says. You're interrupting. Blair giggles and leaves. Nora exhales sharply. This is your fault, she mutters. Raise eyebrow. Mine? She points the coffee spoon at me like it's a gun. You look at me too possessively. Last time you even left a hickey in plain sight, she says. And people notice. It's disruptive. I laugh once. Short. Afternoon, boss calls me in. Mr. Harris. Anon, sit. Sit. He leans back, fingers steepled. You've been doing great, he says. Nora speaks highly of you. Nod. Thank you. He smiles faintly. And I'm glad you're learning from her. Keep face neutral. He continues casually, but his eyes don't. Nora is important to this department. I trust her judgment. Nod again. His smile sharpens. So, this is me reminding you, keep things professional. Stomach tightens. Yes. He holds eye contact. Rumors happen, he adds. Just don't give them legs. Nod once. Understood. He smiles satisfied. Good. That's all. Walk out feeling like I got warned without being accused. Evening. Knock on Nora's office door. She opens. Looks at my face. Immediately knows. Closes the door behind me fast. What happened? She asks. Exhale. Harris, talk to me. Nora goes still. About what? Professionalism. Her jaw clenches. Of course, she mutters. I watch her. Nora, I ask quietly, are you okay? She doesn't answer right away. Walks behind her desk. Stops with her hands on the edge. Finally low. This is why I didn't want to do this. Frown. Do what? Mix, she says. Work and... She stops. I stay still. She exhales hard. I'm not embarrassed of you, she says. I'm not trying to hide you. Chest warms like an idiot. Then what? Her eyes flick up. I'm tired, she admits, quieter. One rumor, she continues, and suddenly I'm not competent Nora. I'm Nora, who sleeps with her trainee. Jaw tightens. I'm not your trainee, I say. She holds my gaze. I know, she whispers, but they won't. Step closer, voice low. So what do you want? She stares at me. Then she says it blunt. I want you, and I want my career. Chest tightens. That's not a crime, I say. She laughs once, bitter. In this office it might be. Hold her gaze. Then we do it right, I say. Her eyebrows lift. Right. Yes, I say. No sneaking around at work, no risky moments. We keep it clean. She watches me carefully. And outside of work? She asks, lower, step closer. Outside of work, I say. You don't have to be perfect. Her eyes soften. Then she whispers, almost angry. You're going to make me choose. Shake head. No, I'm going to make you stop pretending it's only a game. She stares, swallows, then quiet and serious. If we keep doing this, I don't want practice. Pulse jumps. I don't want you showing up only when it's convenient. Hold her gaze. What do you want? Her voice softens. I want you to choose me, she says. Not as a lesson, not as a secret. I choose you, I say. Her eyes go bright. She steps forward and kisses me. Then she pulls back and presses her forehead to mine. Okay, she whispers. I exhale. Okay? She nods once. Now, she says, voice trying to be normal again. Go before I do something stupid. Text me, she orders. Tonight. Her eyes hold mine. Good. After the choose me conversation. Something shifts. Not at work. Work stays clean. If anything, Nora becomes even more professional. But outside of work, she stops pretending she doesn't want me. And I stop pretending she's a secret habit. Friday night. Text her. Dinner tonight. She responds, location. I respond, somewhere with dim lights. She, I can glare in the dark. Me, then somewhere with good food so you're too busy chewing to threaten people. She, fine, 8 o'clock. Stare at phone smiling, realize I'm addicted. But at least now it's mutual. Restaurant is small and warm. Nora walks in wearing a coat, spots me instantly, walks over with eye contact. She sits, looks around once. This place is acceptable, she declares, raise eyebrow. High praise. Don't get excited. Smile anyway. She watches me a beat. You look different, she says quietly. Blink. How? She holds my gaze. A very self-confident person. Chest warms. That's your fault, I say. She lifts her glass like a queen. Correct. We eat, we talk. After dinner, we walk through a park. Cold air, quiet paths, city lights through trees. Nora keeps her hands in her coat pockets. I walk close enough our shoulders almost brush. She glances at me. You're being careful, she says. Nod. For you. Her eyes soften a fraction. Then she scoffs. I'm not fragile. I know, I say. You're just important. I'm not used to being wanted without a price tag. Chest tightens. No price, I say. Her eyes go bright. She looks away fast, mutters, irritated. This is the part where I should say something sharp. Raise eyebrow. And? She glances back. I don't feel like it, she admits. Step a little closer? She doesn't step away. Our shoulders brush. Then her hand slips out of her pocket and hooks around my wrist. She notices and smirks. Still trainable, she murmurs. Lean in. You're still teaching, I reply. Her eyes flick to my mouth. Then she pulls me in by the wrist and kisses me right there on the path. When she pulls back, her cheeks are faintly flushed. Then she says, dead serious. If anyone from work sees this, I will deny your existence. Smile. Romantic. She narrows her eyes. Accurate. And I didn't take off my coat in the restaurant for no reason. Underneath, I'm only wearing lingerie with a corset. Later at her apartment, she tosses her coat on a chair. I was immediately blinded by the beauty of her body. I want you, I say. Her breath catches. Good, she murmurs. Step closer. She steps in and kisses me again. Later, we end up in her bedroom. Afterward, she lies beside me, one arm across my chest. She stares at the ceiling thinking, then mutters, This is ridiculous. I glance at her. What is? Me, you, us. Raise eyebrow. In a bad way? She turns her head toward me, voice quiet. In a way I didn't expect, she admits. I smile faintly. She immediately narrows her eyes. Don't get smug. Lean in and kiss her forehead. She freezes, then whispers, almost angry. You're making me soft. Hold her gaze. Good, I say. She stares, then huffs a small laugh. Fine. And in that one word, I hear it. Not a lesson, not a habit, a relationship, real rules, real choice. And for the first time, I'm not addicted to the chase. I'm addicted to the fact that she chose me back.